Oh my gosh, it's the harsh daylight. It's gonna be like HD. Like, I remember the first time I saw myself on HD TV, I was like, oh God!
Hi everyone, I'm Congresswoman Grace Meng, and I'm here with one of our best CAPAC members, Marilyn Strickland from the state of Washington. And Marilyn, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. First of all, thanks for having me here, Grace. And my name is Marilyn Strickland. I represent the 10th Congressional District of Washington State, and I'm one of the first Korean American women elected to Congress in its history. So I'm thrilled to be here with you.
You may remember Marilyn, who wore a Korean hanbok on the floor of the House when she first got sworn into Congress, and that touched the hearts of so many across the country. Yeah. So drinking tea is a tradition in many Asian American households.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite tea? What was any of your traditions growing up?
So, I mean, I'd say we grew up drinking all kinds of tea, but for me, traditional green tea has always been my favorite. And, you know, I think about the name of this show, Spill the Tea. And I think about the multicultural world that I exist, because I'm half Black and I'm half Korean. And the term spill the tea kind of means, you know, telling somebody's business, getting the inside scoop. And so I love the fact that I'm half Black, half Korean, identify very strongly with both of my cultures, but I'm here today celebrating the Asian side of my culture.
That's awesome. We're so lucky to have you here in Congress. Do you have any favorite snack places to get snacks or tea or drinks in your district?
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky because my district has 2 international districts, but in reality it means we have a Vietnamese town district, which I live close to, and then in Lakewood, Washington, we have Koreatown, the other international district. And so, you know, I'm a regular at H Mart. I love going in there. They have so much good prepared food. They have lots of snacks. I mean, who doesn't love shrimp chips? And then the rice cakes during holidays, but just a lot of really good food, prepared food, seafood, all kinds of great things that you can get at a store like H Mart.
That's awesome. I actually realized I forgot to pour the tea.
Okay.
This show is new, by the way, everyone.
That's okay. You know, we're improvising.
On this episode, we're actually trying something new, and we're adding snacks. Speaking of snacks, I don't have shrimp chips. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But and we have chopsticks with us for our snacks.
We do.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you think about chopsticks?
Absolutely.
And what you know and can share?
So when we were thinking about coming on your show, I said, okay, we're going to talk about some policy issues, but I think talking about chopsticks could be fun. And I think about the different types of chopsticks that exist. And for a lot of people, you only use chopsticks to eat Asian food. Well, you could use chopsticks for anything. I cook with them all the time. I eat all kinds of cuisine. But also, too, think about this. So here we have your traditional takeout chopstick. So it's in the wrapper, it's made of wood, and what do?
We all know these.
We separate it, and then there's a drill, right? No splinters, so we do this. And so, you know, there's nothing wrong with it, because when you go to get takeout, you want to make sure that, you know, the business can afford this, so this is what you get. But also, too, we have beautiful wood chopsticks, and we have master's level metal chopsticks. And so Grace and I are going to see who actually is very skilled and who's not.
Okay. I'm going to start the wooden ones. Marilyn's more skilled.
Well, we'll see.
Well, you told us a little bit about the stores in your district.
Yeah.
What are you hearing from some of your small businesses nowadays?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the most prevalent concerns I'm hearing from businesses of all sizes, by the way, is that, you know, these on again, off again, paused again tariffs are just creating havoc in the business community. And it's creating havoc for a few reasons, because business need certainty, because they have to plan way in advance. And I have, you know, talked to folks who they provide, you know, souvenirs for tourism. These are folks who are manufacturing things. They're small businesses, they're larger businesses. So overall, this on again, off again uncertainty with these tariffs, it's just causing havoc in the economy, and it's really bad for businesses of all sizes.
Yeah. Have they been approaching you worried about President Trump's tariffs and how it's impacting their businesses?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I talk about the trade war that we have with some of our best allies, right? Canada, Mexico, and then recently China. And, you know, I fully understand that, you know, when dealing with China and the Chinese Communist Party, there are concerns about national security, but they're one of our largest trade partners. And I come from Washington State, and we export fruit, vegetables, seafood, and China's one of our biggest markets. A lot of people who manufacture things, that's part of their supply chain. And so I don't think that we can just have these arbitrary policies without a lot of thought and care And if the goal is to bring manufacturing back to the US, let's have a plan to do it, but let's not inadvertently punish businesses in our own community, because that's what's happening.
Absolutely, I love that. We love the concept of Make It in America,
Absolutely.
but the tariff proposals are arbitrary, they're chaotic, and they're really scaring a lot of our Asian-owned small businesses.
They really are.
So really appreciate your leadership, appreciate the tutorial on chopsticks. I love using chopsticks with my pasta. Chopsticks and spaghetti it makes it very easy.
Yeah. And you can even use them, I mean, shrimp chips. So here's one I think of. So, you know, let's confess here, sometimes we like Cheetos. And when you eat Cheetos, you get that nasty orange powder all over your fingers that you're going to ingest. You can use chopsticks if you want to eat Cheetos, your individual Cheetos. Now, we're not big fans of Cheetos for obvious reasons right now in this administration, but snacks, chopsticks, they work.
I love it. Well, thanks everyone for joining. And, you know, whether it's fun topics like chopsticks or serious topics like how you might be worried about your small business or how the federal government is impacting your family's life, we hope that you'll feel like you can reach out to CAPAC members.
Absolutely.
We are your home away from home. We are here for you.
Absolutely. So, cheers.
Thanks for joining us.
I love jasmine tea. Thanks for having me on, Grace.
Thank you.